Community payments terms. If you are under the age of 18, you may use payments features through the Meta products only with the involvement of your parent or guardian. Make sure you review the payments terms with your parent or guardian so that you both understand all of your rights and responsibilities. We have provided some section headers for your convenience, but you should carefully read through these community payments terms in order to understand your rights and responsibilities, as well as ours. When you make payments through the Meta products, you agree that we may communicate with you electronically any important information regarding your payments or your account. Protecting the privacy of your financial information is important to us. Please review our privacy policy for users in the US and Canada, including our annual privacy notice, as well as our privacy policy for users outside the US and Canada, to learn more about what information we share, what we do not share, and how we keep your information safe. 1. Making payments. Payment credentials. When you make a payment through the Meta products, you agree to provide a valid payment credential. When you successfully add your payment credential to your account, we will allow you to initiate a transaction using the payments features through the Meta products. Pricing. Pay attention to the details of the transaction, because your total price may include taxes, fees, and shipping costs, all of which you are responsible for paying. Extra terms. You may be presented with additional terms related to a specific payment before you confirm the transaction. Those additional terms will also govern that transaction. Foreign exchange. If your transaction requires a currency exchange, we will use the most recent foreign exchange rate sourced by one or more external vendors. We aim to upload files from our vendors with the current exchange rates into our system on a daily basis. However, these processes could be delayed or fail for any number of reasons. If this happens, the foreign exchange rates used will be the ones from the last file received, typically the ones from the previous day. Subscriptions. If you purchase a subscription to an app or to a feature within an app, you authorize us to bill your payment credential immediately, and then again at the beginning of each subscription period, according to the applicable subscription terms. Except as otherwise set forth in the terms of your subscription, the following terms apply for subscriptions purchased through payments features through the Meta products. If a free trial period is offered and you do not cancel during the free trial period, you will be billed at the end of the free trial period and at the beginning of each subsequent subscription period. We will continue to bill your payment credential each subscription period until you cancel, which you can do so at any time on your account settings page. To avoid being charged your next subscription payment, you must cancel at least 24 hours before your next scheduled payment. If you cancel a subscription, you will still have access to the app or feature you subscribed to through the end of the subscription period. If an app or feature you subscribe to becomes unavailable during your subscription, you will not be billed at the beginning of the next subscription period. Person-to-person transfers. Person-to-person transfer of funds may be made available at our sole discretion. If you use P2P in the messenger service, you consent to the following terms. You may not use P2P if you are under the age of 18. We may require that you provide more information in order to complete a transaction. P2P is not intended to be used for business, commercial, or merchant transactions, and such use may be discontinued without notice by us at any time. We may reverse or place a hold on your transactions or place funds in reserve if evidence of business, commercial, or merchant use is discovered. If you receive and accept a P2P transfer, you are liable to us for the payment transferred and third-party fees that result from invalidation of that payment. This includes but is not limited to reversed payments or if you lose a claim or a chargeback. We reserve the right to charge your payment credential or take any other legal action to collect the funds to the full extent allowed by applicable law. P2P must be used in compliance with applicable law and may not be used in connection with any illegal or illicit transaction. In addition, payments relating to the following activities are prohibited regardless of whether the activity is illegal in your location: weapons, ammunition, or explosives, and gambling, games of skill, lotteries, raffles, or fantasy sports. If illegal, illicit, or otherwise prohibited transactions are reported or discovered, we reserve the right to take action, including without limitation the following: without notice to you, place a hold on your transactions, place your funds in reserve, limit your ability to use payments features through the Meta products, report the activity to authorities, or deactivate your account entirely. P2P use is at your sole risk, and we assume no responsibility for the underlying transaction of funds, or the actions or identity of any transfer recipient or sender. Disputes regarding funds are between you and the sender of a payment. If a sender files a claim for a chargeback after a P2P transaction, we are not responsible for determining the veracity of claims or the disposition of the payment. Minnesota residents, to opt out of P2P, please send written notice of your choice to Meta Payments Inc., 1601 Willow Road, Menlo Park, Ca. 94025. Note that opting out of P2P may affect your ability to make other transactions using payments features through the Meta products. Regulated payments in the European Economic Area. If you make a donation to a charity that uses Meta processed payments to process donation payments, and you are a resident of or have your principal place of business in a country other than the US or Canada, then the following terms apply. www.facebook.com/PAYMENTSTRMS/EUREGULATEDPAYMENTS. Payments to developers in the US. We serve as a limited payment collection agent of developers offering content through the Meta products, and we are authorized to accept payment from you on behalf of those developers for purchase of that content. Your full payment to us of the transaction price for a developer's content constitutes payment to that developer and satisfies your payment obligations to that developer for the purchased content. Payments to developers in the European Economic Area. To make a payment to a developer offering content through the Meta products, you must use the account we provide to you, which can only be used to purchase digital content through the Meta products. You can top up this account using a variety of payment methods, such as a credit card, debit card, or Facebook gift card, where you make a payment to a developer offering content through the Meta products in the European Economic Area. This is not a regulated payment service. Therefore, with respect to this payment service, you acknowledge that you will not benefit from the customer protections available to payment service users under the applicable regulatory framework when a regulated payment service is provided. Donations. If you make a donation to a charity through the Meta products, or to an individual who uses the features we make available to raise and collect funds for personal causes, the following terms apply. If you make a donation to a charity, you acknowledge that you make this donation as a charitable contribution, and you are not receiving any goods or services in return. As the tax laws vary by state and by country, please consult a tax professional regarding the deductibility of this donation. We make no representations or warranties with respect to the non-profit status of a charity, or eligibility for any tax-related benefits or deductions arising out of a donation. We reserve the right to refuse payments intended for charities or individuals that fail to comply with our terms and policies, including our charitable donation terms and our personal fundraiser terms of service. If we refuse payment to your intended recipient, you may be entitled to a refund to the extent required by applicable law. Fundraising campaigns to benefit charities may be created by users. If a fundraiser creator pledges to match donations to a fundraising campaign, you acknowledge that we do not guarantee that the fundraiser creator will fulfill the pledge. If you donate to a charity through such a fundraising campaign, you will not be entitled to a refund of your donation on the basis that the fundraiser creator did not fulfill the pledge. If you agree to make donations on a recurring basis, you authorize us to store your payment credential and bill immediately for the first donation, and then again at the beginning of each recurring donation period. We will continue to charge your payment credential automatically each recurring donation period until you cancel, which you can do so at any time on your account settings page. To avoid being charged your next donation, you must cancel at least 24 hours before your next scheduled donation. You agree that we are not making any endorsements or representations about the charity and are not liable for their acts or omissions. Request a hold. When you request a hold on an item in Marketplace, we obtain pre-approval from the issuer of your selected payment method for an amount determined by the cost of the item. This amount will be released back to you when the seller marks the item as sold, if the seller doesn't accept your request within 24 hours, or if either of you needs to cancel. No warranties. You acknowledge that any products or services you may purchase are sold by merchants, not by us. We make no warranties of any kind, express or implied, with respect to any products or services provided or sold on or through the Meta products. 2. Payment methods. Payment credentials. For your convenience, we allow you to fund your transactions using a number of different sources, like credit cards and debit cards, Facebook gift cards, and other payment methods. You can store your payment credential, and you can add, update, or remove payment credentials to or from your account at any time through your account settings page. Any refund that we owe to you will be credited to the same payment credential that you used for the original transaction. If your original payment credential is no longer available, we reserve the right to credit your refund to another payment credential in your account or by other means we deem appropriate. You agree to keep your stored payment credential up to date. If we participate in a card account updater service, you authorize us to contact your card issuer or card network to obtain up-to-date information about your payment credential and to automatically update your payment credential, including your account number or expiration date, if such information is available. Your authorization. When you provide a payment credential to us, you confirm that you are permitted to use that payment credential. When you fund a transaction, You authorize us to charge the full amount to the payment credential you designate for the transaction. In accordance with 2.1 above, you also authorize us to collect and store that payment credential, along with other related transaction information. Pre-authorization hold. If you pay by credit or debit card, we may obtain a pre-authorization from the issuer of the card for an amount, which may be as high as the full price of your payment. Such pre-authorization may appear as a hold on your credit card or funds associated with your debit card. Your card will be charged at the time you initiate a payment, or shortly thereafter. If you cancel a transaction before completion, this pre-authorization may result in credit or funds not being immediately available to you until your issuer releases the hold. Failed payments. If your transaction results in an overdraft or other fee from your card issuer due to going over your credit limit or having insufficient funds in your account, your card issuer may charge you a fee, and you alone are responsible for that fee. Facebook gift card balances. Facebook gift cards may be used to generate a gift card balance through the Meta products. You can then use this gift card balance on our platform as a payment method. The following terms apply to gift card balances. If you enter the gift card's PIN and click redeem at www.facebook.com/giftcards/redeem, we will credit the gift card's value to your gift card balance. Once you have entered the PIN on your gift card, the value you received can't be restored to the original gift card. All gift cards converted at www.facebook.com/giftcards/redeem as described above will result in gift card balances that can be used exclusively to make payments to developers on the platform. Your gift card balance will be applied toward funding transactions you wish to complete, and if your gift card balance is insufficient to complete a transaction, we will ask you to elect an additional payment method to cover the difference. Gift cards converted in certain games, however, may result in value that can only be used within that game, or in other games from the same developer. We are not a bank, so gift card balances are not deposits, and they do not earn interest. Gift card balances are not insured by the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, the Financial Services Compensation Scheme, or any other entity or insurance scheme, whether governmental or private. We may change the process to convert gift cards into gift card balances, or the ways that you can use your resulting gift card balance, at any time as we deem necessary without prior notice to the full extent permitted by law. Some Facebook gift cards have bonus offers. Bonus offers are open to customers who redeem a participating Facebook gift card during the offer period stated on the gift card packaging. To obtain the bonus item, visit www.facebook.com/giftcards/redeem, enter the gift card PIN when prompted, and follow the instructions to receive your item. We will not give notice of the expiration of these bonus offers. Free gift items may vary. Average retail value of items will range from approximately $1 to $15 USD. Bonus offers may not be combined with other offers and discounts, nor exchanged, nor redeemed for cash. Other terms and conditions may apply to the use of Facebook gift cards and of www.facebook.com. See site for details. You may not sell your gift card balance or any portion thereof, nor transfer any portion thereof to anyone outside of the Meta products. Gift card balances are not redeemable for any sum of money or monetary value from us unless required by law. Facebook gift cards and gift card balances don't expire. However, gift card balances are subject to our abandoned property provision. Incompatibility. You may at some point encounter an app or feature that does not support the payment method you would prefer to use. However, you can select a different type of payment instrument. Mobile billing. Mobile operator billing is another payment method we have made available for your convenience. If you use mobile billing as a payment credential, you consent to the following applicable risks and other terms. By choosing the mobile billing payment method, you agree that we and your mobile operator may exchange information about you in order to facilitate completion or reversal of payments, resolution of disputes, provision of customer support, or other billing-related activity. You are responsible for any charges, fees, changes to your mobile plan service, or billing, alterations to your mobile device, or any other consequence that may arise out of your use of mobile billing. If you use mobile billing, you are bound not only by these payments terms, but also by the terms and conditions of your mobile operator. If you have questions about any charges or fees that appear on your mobile phone bill, you may contact your mobile provider's customer service division. Sometimes, use of mobile billing may lead to charges that, for various technical reasons beyond our control, cannot be refunded to you. In these cases, we have the right, but not the obligation, to issue you a courtesy credit. Boleto. If you use Boleto as a payment method, you consent to the following applicable risks and other terms. Refunds. Due to technical limitations, we are able to provide refunds only by making wire transfer into a bank account. If you make a purchase with Bolito and later request a refund for any reason, you must have a bank account in order to receive the refund. Bank account information provided when requesting a refund should be the same information on the ad account. Click here for more information about the refund process. Safety. We may delay or limit the availability of your purchase for either safety reasons or to make sure we possess all relevant information necessary to process the payment and deliver to you what you have paid for. Information. You agree and consent that we will store your tax ID.